Chad, what is going on, baby? Welcome back to another week, the ultimate parental round this week as we get ready to slowly close off December. It's going to be good. We've got a little bit of a change up here. Chris got a tan and Miles got even more of a tan. So you know it's December vibes out here. But if you guys haven't seen, we have two special guests, technically myself, the other G here in the building for London. And we've got Big Ed himself here in place of Miles. Ed, thanks for joining me today, brother.
It's a pleasure as always, Chad.
Yeah, guys, the other guys, they are out doing those proper trader influencer things. Miles is out and about in Cape Town causing havoc. And there's an echo. That is a first. Guys, is there an echo? I think maybe the music's a bit loud on your mic, Keegs. On my mic.
You see, Garth, it wasn't me this time. It was not me.
Ian Franklin, no. Okay, no echo. Alright, I was going to say that is very, very weird. I don't know why we would have an echo. Why? I don't know, brother. Everyone else says they don't hear an echo. And then Chris is probably trading at a coffee shop right now. So just have a look out there. More jokes, guys. Chris is busy studying. So the man is head down, locked in and focused because the 2Gs are getting those licenses done. So we wish him all the best for the studies, and then the big man's writing tomorrow, if I'm correct. So all the best to him. But other than that, guys, it's going to be a good one. Quite a bit happening in the markets. Again, I'll talk about it, but the Prodigy guys, the guys that weren't sleeping late last night and were there and rocked up and were at the call. I'm just saying gold's doing exactly what we said there's a very good chance of it doing. So I hope you guys took notes on that one. But Evo, brother, literally, if you just joined, I don't get that. Like, you guys heard the part about Miles, but you didn't hear about Miles, which never makes sense to me. But just go back a few bits and you can hear the story of what I said there. So we're going to open up, we're going to take it, yeah, we are good to go. It is going to be a good session, yeah. And then obviously you're going to get probably a double dose of us today. So you're going to have us for London as well. New York. But as always, before we get to any of that good stuff, we're going to open up with prayer. Very simply, we're going to open up with our Father's prayer, the simple one that anyone can pray. If you don't know how to pray, you can literally always just follow this prayer. So if you guys know it, you can follow along. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
If you guys are in agreement, you can drop an amen. If we know we have more than two, he is here and present with us. So beautiful stuff. We're going to start running it. But yeah, got USD on Asia lows stove. Again, I literally said to Moski, I'm going to show you guys something. And again, the guys that were on the call last night, it should be. That's why we're going to keep doing this, guys. Is that imprint. We're going to rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So that you guys start to hear these things. That when you see it, it must be alarm bells that go off in your head. So we're going to start running through it very, very quickly. We're going to start off with the fundamentals. And then we're going to start going into the charts. So on the fundamentals, pretty much a very clear sailing day. And it might look like that, guys. Obviously, CNY, the only thing with orange folders, but nothing crazy there. Then we just got some yellow folders the rest of the day, so nothing to worry about. But the thing is, I want you guys to take note of, is gold. Gold, obviously, the big thing about it, gold is a flipping safe haven. So when things start going a little bit funny, everyone goes, you know what? I'm going to pull my money, I'm going to go put it in gold. Now, we obviously, closer to the end of last week, we had Miss Hawk Tour herself doing a little rug pull. And again, what is that going to do, guys? It's going to put a sour taste in crypto investors again, because it just reminds them that that is always possible. You're already going to start off having investors pulling out of there and going over to gold again. Not only that, we had quite a few things. I think it's Korea or China getting very, very crazy out there. We've had a few other places. We had a whole presidential election being reinstated. It has to be restarted all again from start because there was some major things happening there. We had, I think it was Canada, if I'm correct, Canada, that had a stage 7 earthquake, which even triggered tsunami warnings. There was a lot that went on this weekend, guys. There was a lot. So that obviously is definitely going to get priced in on gold today. So already going ahead with that, we basically gave our gold members our members, that gold was going to have a nice little bullish spike off this morning. And that's exactly what it did, and it looks like it's continuing that. So we're going to see how accurate was California. We're going to see how accurate we were with these predictions last night. But starting off with DXY, and that was almost the same thing, guys. Now I want you to take note. Gold's been doing that little funny thing of itself, where it closes a bit lower, has that last, like on the closure candle, it drops like 50 pips, and then it kind of manipulates what's happening there. So when we were talking about this, gold dollar closed over here, where dollar should have actually closed up here somewhere. So it was a very, very strong closure actually for dollar. We want to talk about that again, this being that gap. So there isn't really a gap here on dollar. If I drop down to, let's say, the 15, there you guys are going to see this is that candle I was talking about on the closure. If you want to take this candle out of the equation and say it should have closed on the money where it was, or even that little bit lower, then it closed where markets open. So there isn't actually a gap on the dollar, which throws a little bit of people off. And then we wanted to say again, having that bullish momentum continue from there. So definitely still bullish. The only reason I'm neutral is the two simple reasons. We still bouncing around a little bit of a no man's land. So if we get any closures above this key level, and also now we have retested the weekly pivot for this week, a closure above this 105, you can even say 800, I'm going to be bullish. If we break back down and we close underneath this yearly or even the monthly, obviously knowing there's a big news week ahead of us, I'm going to go bearish. But I am more bullish. I'm going to be staying with that output there. NASDAQ bullish through and through and through. But as I've said to the guys, I do not like where it's trading. I don't want to trade it there. The price action is just a one-way ticket. So if you want to take the risk, jump in and say, hey, I got on the right time, go for it, best of luck. But there just is so much better price action on other pairs now, which for me just is better. So I personally am not going to touch this. You had the all-time high. We can see over there, market open, you wicked it, that little bit of rejection, so we knew if it came back again, you would have got that aggressive punch, and there that came in. So for me already, that's the move for the day done. So I wouldn't touch that, but I am bullish on it. Then over to US 30. US 30. If you guys can see a Chad, that we do not make this stuff up. I said I was bearish, and we're starting to see that pressure come in. Now, what happened there? 4 hour, we can see the big pullback. We can see, obviously, we still had momentum. Massive pull up to Asia highs, again, making a top week for us, then trading back in. When we look here on the weekly, massive candle. And the thing is for me, guys, you now have a previous all-time high. We are closer to previous all-time highs than all-time highs. So what does that say for me? More of a chance we're going for this area over here. Then again, probability tells me, this is the thing of probability. If we are going for this is a gap that is still nice and wide open, and there's a very good chance we're going to go for that gap. So I am leaning a bit more to the bearish side of things. Now, the same way we normally trade USD, there's two things that can happen here. We have a previous weekly low, and this is what I was talking to the guys. Previous weekly low for our Project G members, the guys are there. Please, can someone just tell me when this happens over here, a previous weekly low or previous weekly high, and you get this. I can make that a bit more center. You get that, and it comes in, it comes out. What does that signal for us? Can someone there that's Prodigy please answer that there for me? What does that signal? So guys, we're going to bring this into your heads here. We're going to rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. It looks like they were all sleeping last night. All the Prodigy guys were fast asleep. But guys, simple terms. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to say it. A previous weekly low that is taken and reversed signifies a false break reversal. Alright, very, very simple. So false break reversal. Now, good chance we're going to go for that EQ, because why? It is a Monday. You can see potential pullbacks in opposite direction. So if our pullbacks there, the EQ, when we look in the 4 hour, yes, we can stay bearish. We're not going to take any highs out, but we could have a move that still does this, or possibly even the daily pivot. And the reason I say the daily is because we do have a bit of a structure low over there. And then you can get your move all the way back to the downside, going into all the very news, the strong news events we have the rest of the week. So I am bearish, but the big thing now is we have taken a reversal, same as the grabber kick, guys. The grabber kick is setting up here. Asia range, there's not really a sweep. You can call it a sweep if you want to, because there is your Asia lows. So you can say that was your sweep. Now you just want to have, it could even go back for Asia highs, and purely you would be waiting for the EQ, and that could even set up for the grabber kick over here and your daily S1s down there. So if the grabber kick comes into play today, you can be looking at a nice 200 and just shy of 250 pip move. So that'll be quite nice. Then lastly, gold. Now gold is very, very simply, guys, this was purely off of fundamental knowledge, understanding how these things work, understanding how a safe haven, understanding why it is important to actually have know what is going on in the world. That's why for myself, I'm not someone there. I'm not 40 years old. I don't have my cup of coffee and watch the news channel in the morning. But I sit there and I am subscribed to news things and proper trading related and global events on social media. So my Instagram, TikTok, all these things do feed it to me. So I still sit back, chilling out on social media, but I'm getting updated on the things that are going to help me. When you want to be in this game, you got to eat, sleep, breathe it. And that is just what happens. So being aware of those things, we were able to say we want to see the bullish movement. There, again, very, very simply, when we opened up, I said to the guys, 2 things were going to happen. Weekly pivot, good chance was going to be underneath us. We had the 2 levels of support, this one and this one. Now we can see what happened. Daily pivot, EQ, was in the second one. And what happened? Market moved almost immediately. So we had a gap up. Obviously, everyone's sleeping at this point, so I'm not surprised that no one caught it. But a gap up, you automatically traded down to close the gap. But what was there? The lower range support. And what was in this lower range? Guys, again, this wasn't there last night. These are purely just levels we mark out. That's why we always talk about everything comes down to support and resistance. And in that level of support is the EQ. We tested the EQ. There goes your move back to the monthly pivot, holding the next level. So you broke back up, took the next level of support again, held the support the second time around, and now you're back at this monthly pivot. So everything's going to come down to this. Again, we don't want to be trading here, but this is the point. You've had a lot of stuff that drove it and influenced it. So it could be the day now we're going to see gold break away and go for it. When we do look at a higher time frame, let's just go over here. Last week was our opening week. So as much as we still technically held it, when we started looking at it weekly, that was our open week. And then we had a few tests. The fact we couldn't get away, if we break back above in any other situation, if you guys look at this on a daily, if this candle closes something like that, even, what is that? That is your bar continuation move, and then we're going to see that move come in. So hence why we can still be bullish, but again, looking more to the side over here. So fundamentals, I will even say, I don't expect it to be crazy. That's hence why I was bearish. We anticipated a bullish move with a short-term bullish, and then the rest of the week we are going to price it. But if this thing goes crazy today, takes out major levels, as I say, even holds above monthly pivots, weekly R1s, things like that, then I will flip bullish. So just an understanding on why the bias looks like that. And that is pretty much everything from my side. Over to the big man just before markets open.
All right, shot, Chad. I don't have too much more to add to that. Keegan did a very comprehensive little breakdown there, so I'm just going to share what I would be looking to trade today. So similar to Keegs, I'm very bullish on NAS, but given the fact that we've broken all-time highs this morning, still, I'm suspecting the R1 is going to be all-time highs' next target. R2 seems really extended for the London session. So if in London, if we can fail to continue with all-time highs and we do something where we break back into Asia highs, maybe retest, I will look to maybe take this to Asia lows. We also have the daily pivot and the EQ down there. So I will look to maybe take a little grubber kick towards the EQ if this fails to continue or if it rejects off the daily R1. But having said that, I would be counter trend, so be very careful on that, because NAS right now is a rocket ship. But I am going with the idea in the anticipation that NAS has been and is trailing behind US 30. US 30 has swapped bearish, so I'm guessing NAS's swap to the downside is expected to come. As Keys pointed out, we did miss quite a awesome move that could have happened here. Sweep of Asia lows, failed to break past the previous daily lows. So once we break back into Asia range, what typically happens when we break back into Asia lows? Asia highs tends to be next. So because this move is already in place, 50% of the move is already gone, I'm going to leave that and see what happens at the daily pivot. What we do at the daily pivot and what then happens at the EQ, and then maybe do a grubber kick from the EQ this time, continuing with the bearish pressure. So that's all I'm going to be looking for today, and then we'll see what the Power Ranger strat delivers for in New York. But in London, that's all I'm going to be looking at. We are going to be tentative though. Price action right now, a lot of the moves have happened without us. So if we catch on to anything, we'll be trying to catch a secondary move, which in my back testing does not tend to be as successful as that first primary move. So we're going to be tentative. And on gold, right now, I'm not interested in trading gold with the turtle wave while we're holding in this consolidation. So I'm waiting for a nice little break to the top of this or to the bottom of this before I trade gold my usual way. So that's still going to be a while from now. As we stand right now, with all the emphasis put on Trump returning to office come January, it is very bullish for most indices. So US 30, NAS are going to have overall bullish movement for the most part. Gold is probably going to be stagnant until then as well. So up until Trump comes in, there is no any fundamentals that are going to drive the market in the opposite direction that they've been moving thus far. Not unless Powell gives us a massive surprise come FOMC. But what is expected to happen is a 0.25 basis point cut come this FOMC. And if that happens, it's already been priced in. It's already expected. So aside from a dramatic shift from Powell in anticipation of all the dollar strength we've had the last couple weeks, I don't think the markets are going to flip on us in a dramatic way. So I'm going to be mostly bullish on NAS and US 30 long term. I'm going to be mostly neutral on gold long term until the FOMC meeting when we get some massive news. But yeah, that's my plan for the day. That's my plan for the next couple of weeks. Let's see what the session provides.
All right, there you guys have it. So guys, I'm quite locked in for gold. We at quite a bit of an area where we could get a possible reversal, but at the same time, a bit of a continuation entry. So we're just going to have a look at that. Stove, the merchandise is very, very close. We actually thought about, we only have one problem. So we are very close to launching it. The only issue we have is we basically go on holiday in a week and a half. Half of the office is out of here in a week. And the rest...
No, not a week. Friday.
No, well, I'm gone. Kate's gone.
Taryn's
also gone. So Taryn will work from home the following week.
Okay.
So she'll still be active, but she'll work from home. So in office will only be... I know Chris and Miles.
Miles will still be streaming.
But
I'll still be around.
But I don't know with Laik and Mo. So for example, like we I don't know when they've put their leave in from. So my only thing is, guys, the whole point of this is that's the thing, like every merchandise thing is we are packaging it. It's in office. It's already guys.
Someone needs to actually
we have to
do
package
the work.
it and we have to courier it. So it's a bit, that's the only thing we thought of now. We were like, we need to see if there's a way, because it would be dope to do them as Christmas presents. That's stuff literally was our idea, like to have it go out there. Guys could almost get it as Christmas gifts for partners or whatever the case is. But we just need to find a way how we can do it, even if we're a bit short-staffed. If like we know family members that are like gonna help us on the ground and do it if we can't get to it, whatever the case is. Or if we even put it out possibly literally for that week that maybe like Chris is still here, and once he's gone, listen, it becomes on a hold basically just until the next year. So we are pushing. We're just trying to think of our game plan. Yeah, you guys are gonna have an update very, very soon. There will be a social media post going out this week. The website should be done. I can't give away too much. The website should be done. So we just are waiting to finalize that. Basically, once that's there, then it's literally just thinking of us clicking and making it go live. Then you guys can start doing your orders. So if we're going to push for it, I don't want to make any promises, but we are going to push as hard as we can that we can get out for some guys to do it ahead of Christmas. Start the new year with the bankies. Yeah, so that's the thing. You definitely can start the new year with a bang, but we also want to try and get guys to have it. There is some guys, I don't even know if Farbs is here or if Jason is on. There's a few guys, obviously our overseas community. So we might personally just get some of theirs done to get to them, because Farbs is taking it over for people like Jason and them. So we might personally do things like that where we can make it work for the guys. Because at the end of the day, I mean, you might just not get the whole experience of doing it through the website and all of that type of stuff. But like guys that really want it right now, like we say, for short notice, we can make a thing just to get the payments done and then have it shipped to you guys. But yeah, we are working around the clock to get it and get the guys hooked up with it. But as I say, just keep a look on socials. We're going to update. The minute we have our updates, we're going to let you guys keep you updated. DXY, having that little bit of reversal. Same thing, guys. Same thing. Like I spoke about this. Previous daily high. What does that mean? I mean, it sounds like a broken record, but these things need to become alarm bells for you guys. Gold looks like it's possibly the best thing for us now.
So you're looking for reversals on gold?
Honestly, anywhere now, bro. I could get anything. I could either get the reversal or I could get the continuation move. USD pivot reject. Yes, baby. Let's go. What? Now I'm thinking of this, bro. What time frame does Miles enter on? He enters on the 5, eh? Does he enter on the 15?
I think. Let me think back now. I think he enters on the lowest time frame he used to analyze. So it's either the 30 or the 15.
I was just thinking about that now. I don't know why, but
yeah, I think it's either the 30 or the 15, depending on what he used as his primary analysis time frame.
I'm with you.
So depending on like the candle he's using for the stop loss and all of that, because he does it based off candles.
Hey, what's up, Jared? Miles enters on the 15 most of the time. No, I thought he does, but I just wasn't sure there. Guys, I'm gonna check something here quickly for you guys before I just blur it out. Let me have a look here quickly. I need to check here just before I say something I might regret. Sorry guys, I'm just looking for this here. Oh my word. Where is this thing? Sorry guys, I'm literally just looking for something here for you guys.
Are you looking for a video? What are you looking for?
I am looking for a code here.
Oh shit! I know what you're looking for. I know what you're looking for. While Keegan looks for that, I hope you guys are joining me at 2:15 today. We're going to be doing another 2 months of the back testing for the Power Rangers strat. I'm looking forward to that. The data set is almost complete. I think I have like 7 months or 8 months down now. I want to get a year and 2 months. I did last year's December. I'm forward testing this December. I want to do last year's November as well, because Mo pointed out to me this year's November would have been a banger of a month. But this November was also when Trump was elected to office. So very different conditions to what we normally have. So I want to check last year's November as well to compare. And then we'll have some solid data behind the Power Rangers strat. And then we're going to make the final decisions of how we're going to trade that come next year. I was telling my guys I'm probably going to get like a 50K or 100K account. And then like vlog it. I won't trade live with you guys, but I'll like vlog how the strat does on that account, because I'm only trading that one singular strat on that one singular account just to keep the data clean. So if you guys are keen to hear more about that, check me out at 2:15 on the Forex Insights SA channel. 2:15? Did I get the time right? Or was it 2:30? Wait, let me double check. I can't even remember what I said. I think 2:15. Live 2:15. Yes, indeedy. Feed the needy. Rook's doing well, man. Doing well. Had a alright weekend. I actually. Keeks, do you know I made apple crumble for the office. It's in the fridge. It's in the fridge.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna hook you guys up here with something a little naughty. Okay, we're gonna do just a little Christmas present as a going away thing. I've got a little coupon code for you guys.
Hey.
And I might be wrong, and I actually should check that out as well. But I think it's on everything. I'm pretty sure it's on everything. Otherwise, it could just be on the smaller accounts. I think so. It could be. You guys can try it. But if you guys are there, you're paying attention. What this year?
What they getting?
If you guys use code Keegs, and I think it's with the Z. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, guys, I literally just tested this and I can't remember now. But code Keegs.
Let me test it for you.
And you should get 40% off.
Hey!
On any account.
Black Friday
sale. So we're gonna do it. We'll probably run it until the end of the stream, and then we're gonna take it down. But code Keegs will give you 40% off. As I said, check it with the Z. I'm sure it's with the Z. That's a little key thing there. Otherwise, if not, it's an S. But I'm pretty sure it's Z. And it should be, I think, every account. Otherwise, it could be the smaller ones. But hey, it's a 40% off.
I'm gonna check for you right now.
So we're gonna run that till the end of stream, and then that is it. But it's a little Easter egg there for you guys.
40% is Cyber Monday all over again.
So make sure 40% of that. So even if you guys don't start it, maybe get it as an investment for yourself, and you can start it in January. However you want to go about it. Key starting to look like Santa. But yeah, it's a little present for you guys. For those that are here on a Monday. I've had thanks for that issues with XNS this morning, so missed out on the sales. Hey, Easter in December.
I feel like the issue was you were with XNS, my guy.
Bro, you know what was so funny? Eh? So yesterday, a guy, that advert reel I had to do.
Yeah.
A guy comments on it and he was like, "Yo, I traded with them. They awesome, but they won't give me my money. They told me there was complete inconsistencies in my trading, and I violated some rules. But just give me my money. And I'm like, bro, you literally answered your own reason, clearly why they're not giving you your payouts. But I'm like, yo, bro. And then I'm like, so the man messaged, so I obviously delete the comment, bro.
Yeah.
And then the guy messages and he says, why you delete my comment? She said, bro, I'm not the broker. Like, I can't do shit for you. Go message the broker. Don't come fight here with me.
That is hilarious. That is, but I feel like a lot of people don't understand how brokerages work, actually.
Faithful Forex, it is not. It is a two-step. Ed, did you test it there, brother?
It works on the 10K, doesn't work on the 100.
I tested it when I put it in on the 25.
They work.
It worked.
Like I think
So that's why I said I think it might go, and that was dollars. So that's why I was saying I think it might do up to the 25 a dollar, maybe the 50. I think probably because we normally do it for smaller and then bigger ones.
Yeah, not for the 50.
Yeah, so it works up to the 25. So that means for the rand account, it will work up to the 550 account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A young little 25K account though, 40% off. That's not a bad deal. What is that? $135. Come on, Chad.
It's like 2, 3, 2, 4.
What? USD to ZAR.
I think it's 2, 4.
2.4. You are correct, sir.
Yeah. Hey, bro. I might not be good at maths, but after a few years telling me to convert from dollar, I've got you, bro.
I get confused because it keeps changing.
Yeah.
It keeps changing. I think we're back on the 18 rand now.
Are we back over or back under?
Under.
I want to get us back to when we were 20, bro.
17.89 currently.
Bro, so, you know, that was the best thing. Yeah. So when I always tell people this, when I started trading,
Yeah.
well, not when I started, when I was like full-time and I was a full-on prop firm, so obviously I'm trading dollars. That was the time where the dollar was 23.
Oh, guy, you are.
Bro, this is not a joke. This is where I tell you the thing about patience.
23
Patience.
divided by 8.
So I put my withdrawal in, okay, on the Friday. I put my withdrawal in on the Friday.
Yeah.
They paid out on the Monday. So when I put the withdrawal in on the Friday, it was like, I'm going to just say like 54K.
Yeah.
54, for example. When I got the payout on Monday, it was 62.
No.
Just because of what the change happened over the weekend.
No. That's extra 8K.
And it was purely because if I remember, obviously this is like your 30-day window. So when that Friday came, it was the start of a new month. So that was an NFP. You had dollar shoot.
Yeah.
And literally, like, it was crazy. But like, it was one of those things where I literally got more money purely just because of the exchange rate over a weekend.
That's insane, guy. Well, if you go, wait, it's 18 now to its peak at 23. Isn't it like, what is that, 20% difference?
Yeah. Like, and that's the thing, guys. We always talk about it's the same as like when you think of petrol, bro. It doesn't sound a lot. You're like, bro,
Yeah,
18 to 23.
adds
Oh, wow. But when you start talking a few thousands and then you times that difference, it's a difference.
Like 18 to 23 1,000 times.
Yeah.
That makes a difference.
Well, I mean, if you had times 1,000, that's already an extra 7,000 difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extra 7K.
Keys, what is the higher time frame rule on Vault Funder want to run a bot on it? What do you mean the higher time frame rule, Soph? I'm not sure what you're talking about, brother.
Like swing trading, you mean?
Swing trading. I think Vault you can swing.
Yeah, you can swing, you can hold.
Like there's no thing over the. I know a lot of prop firms, as with regards to when it's more than 2 hours of closure.
Oh, no,
which, for example, references to a Wednesday, and then over a weekend. So if you basically want to hold Monday to Tuesday, or Wednesday to Friday, like that's chilled. But with Vault Funder or high frequency trading.
I don't think it allows there.
I don't think it's
it
allowed.
allows
I
it.
think that's like the one thing that all prop firms are gonna chalk you on.
Listen,
And I actually know it's not allowed because we had a influencer who had a high frequency bot, and people were paying him to pass their account, and all he was doing was he was putting his high frequency bot on it and passing it, and it's not allowed.
And I also take it as a massive red flag if a prop firm allows high frequency bots.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're not gonna pay you.
Yeah.
They're not gonna pay you. No
Hey.
prop firm in their right mind would do that.
Amina, shot for the donor on the Monday morning.
Hey, profitable.
Wait, hold on. Nope, not that one. That's fatality. There we go.
There we go.
How do I make it louder? Let's have a look here. I don't know what Chris changes, bro. Like, it's on 100% volume. And then next minute, his thing will be like, I'm at a party.
And Garth's busy blaming me for all the changes. I don't even use the studio anymore.
Sorry, guys, I'm pressing buttons here. Keegs, what color is your blue on your charts? What? Like the blue candles, the blue EMA, the blue... Like, what blue are we talking about here, my brother?
I hope you don't mean the candles guy, because that's a little self-evident.
Are you just meaning as in, like, what is it, like I said, which thing are we talking here firstly? And then, or you just genuinely like, what is that blue color? Sorry, my brother, I'm not the brightest. Sometimes you need to just be like straight here with me. Color code for candles, Keegs. So are we talking like the blue? Is that what we're talking
I
about?
think it's like the black is down, the blue is up.
The shade blue. Okay, yeah. So
Oh,
we
the
are
shade-
on the right
the shade
thing
blue?
here. That's just saying, guys. Sorry, where do I even find that, bro? I haven't done this in so long. That is. It doesn't tell me which one it is. Does it look like that one? Does it tell me?
That's not it.
I don't know which one. I'm not gonna change it. I'm not clicking on anything.
I think it's that
think it's
second
this
row.
one.
That second row.
This one.
That's no second row. No, all the way. Those first two at the very top.
Oh yeah. You think so? I think it's a bit darker, bro.
No. Above that.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that one. I think it's that
I
one.
think that's a bit dark. Oh, it could be because I did bring it down just a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's that one.
Sure. I'll give you a good one, bro. That's
Great,
the
great.
first time I've been asked that question.
It's a decently dark blue.
There you go, brother. As I said, yeah, it's a blue, but I did obviously bring the thing down to 94%. And then obviously the border is a little bit darker, as we saw there. Probably the camera. Enjoy the race, Keys. Nice for them to finally allow Lewis to have his moments. Yeah, bro. It was a beautiful race. I feel sorry. Like, I will say, I'm sorry, guys. That was a cuck move by Max, and then still to have a shit attitude about it. So I really feel sorry for Oscar. But then again, he went and caused his own problem after that. But I feel sorry for the Ferraris, bro. They put on one hell of a race. I mean, Charles also one hell of a performance, and they just couldn't get Lando. I must say, I do agree with what they said. I would have loved to have seen Charles qualify, let's say, in third, and actually would have had a fair shot at going at Lando and seeing what would have happened. But also one hell of a drive from Lewis, bro. So for him to go out like that, I was emotional. I might have shed a tear or two, but it was one hell of a race. And finally seeing Toto actually being nice to Lewis again. That was the last ever hammer time we heard. Bro, that was crazy. I'm so glad we got a moment where we got to hear, like, we could hear, like, bro, it's hammer time, let's push. But I must say, I still even love Lewis' reaction. So he's like, so how far is George? 14 seconds. He's like, 14 seconds. Like, bro, what's your plan here? And it was simple. It's just, bro, you got this. You can do that. I always like Max, but it looks like he's never wrong, and now I lost respect to him. I could at least for one race admit he messed up. Yo, Steven, that's the thing. I've even said to people, I am starting to not hate Max as much anymore. But like I said, what he did there, that was just bad sportsmanship, bro. Like, even as Stingy said, Martin on the thing, he's like, bro, you're a 4-time champion now. You've grown up. You've been in the game. You were wrong. You were not ahead in the corner. He left you space. You hit him. Like, you're wrong, bro. Just take it on the chin, and then still to throw your toys out the cart with the pit stop to take your penalty. Like, come on, bro. On the line from Toto, if we can't win, I hope you do. Yeah, bro. That was an emotional weekend, bro. Alright, gold looks like it's rejecting that monthly pivot again.
The monthly pivot is a beast.
Bro, that thing is...
It is. I refuse to trade anything in this range.
Bro, it is crazy.
As soon as you think like, yes, finally we're out, back in.
So guys, I'm still just trying to figure out how do you make him louder. Now Chris did this so easy. He'll like hit it once, and then the next time he's like, oh sorry guys, put it louder, bang. I'm sitting there like, what the hell's going on here? That is full volume.
Chris has that ADHD settings where like you try and find what you try and find it after he's set where it is. You can't find it, but he finds it immediately.
Like, I'm trying to figure out what this man does, bro. Like, it's 100% volume, but why does it sound so soft? Yeah, and in my ears when he's doing it, it sounds like it's blurry. Oh, what? Oh, hold on. Wait a second.
No pressure.
That's the microphone volume, that's headphone, but that's even 100. What? Everything's on 100. How? Noise gate volume. Wait, what's a noise gate? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna fiddle. Yo, Chad. Why is this so complicated? All I'm trying to do is make something louder. Keys, check desktop. Oh, there we go. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hey. Oh, I already thought we had it there, bro. I don't know how much that changed. I don't know if you guys went deaf there for a second.
Go one more time. It didn't sound too loud in my ear.
That.
Are you just in the music?
No, I'm just putting the volume up. But is it getting louder?
The music, yo.
Right, okay, so we don't want music going louder. And that is for... Guys. What does this man do? Chris A likes to play with the volume. Chad, I'm trying my best here. Check ESCOM power supply. Check the cable at the back.
Speaking of ESCOM power supply, I am shook we haven't started load shedding again. Touch wood. I am shook.
Keys, you drove past me yesterday on the way to paddle. Oh, really, bro? Yeah, I was running a bit late. It was one of those, I was there at like 35 past and the match started at half past. Keeks, when you in Joburg, Pretoria? I'm in Pretoria on Saturday. Oh yeah, you were so focused, I didn't want to be that guy.
Do you notice other people when you're driving?
When I'm chilled, bro. When I'm chilled.
I would have to like really know your car.
No, I know you lock in, bro. Because the amount of times when I pull in there at the garden center, and you either get into gym or you leave in gym, and Kate and I always be like, hey, there's Ed and Nicole. And we'll look at you guys, bro. And this man's.
I lock in.
I'm like, bro.
I lock in.
You could hoot to this man. He's not going to see you. Still trying to figure this out. I'm not going to give up on this, bro. I will find out how to make this louder.
While you do that, I'm gonna P for TP, boys. BRB.
No, Chad, I'm waiting on this candle. Yeah, I think we might get something after this break, but I just want to see what's gonna happen. Yeah. I'm in on Bitcoin sells. All right. Stove, that's literally what I was busy looking at now, brother. And I can't see it, bro. There is nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I've been defeated here by an app. This app has confused me. Is your year-end function this Friday or this Friday? I leave on Saturday, so it's this Friday. The 2G's year-end function. I'm in Bitcoin buys. Ooh. The guys are fading each other, yeah. But still, this monthly pivot, guys, is just being a machine. Do you guys trade and share strategies at your year-end function? Guys, there's a whole other side to us than trading.
We share strats all year. We don't need the year-end function for that.
The year-end function, the last thing, I think you get a fine if you talk trading at the year-end function. nice stove. That's looking proper, bro. One of those houses, everyone's going, bro, mine is just hot. Yeah. As much yesterday, bro, that was one of the worst decisions. Like, I was so happy, but we were like, nah, the boys, the girls have gone out. The guys were like, okay, we only have F1 like a little bit later on. Let's go play some paddle.
Oof. Sure, yesterday's heat.
Bro, I was sweating. No, it was hot, bro.
You see how busy Summer Strand was?
I was at Summer Strand on Saturday morning, bro. Crazy busy.
Jeez, my guy. Everybody and their grandma was at the beach.
Yo. Bro, and I couldn't even tell you when last I've been at the beachfront, hey? And then we were driving there, going, bro, seeing that they finally started breaking on the aquarium.
I have that.
Bro, it's gone. It's gone. There's just the wall outside. And you're looking and it's empty. It is the weirdest thing, bro, not seeing the aquarium there.
Yo, dude, again, how locked in I was. I drove past it Saturday. Didn't notice. Did not notice.
I'm weird, bro. One of the most iconic icons in the PE beachfront. This man drove past and didn't even realize it's gone.
No, you know what it is though. You know what it is though. There was a moment there, just after I passed it, I did have a like a, no, where am I for a second?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no. Like you know that lapse of judgment where I'm like, I must have like subconsciously noticed something was off, but didn't put what it was.
Yeah.
I remember thinking to myself like, no man, I'm lost for a second. I'm like, oh no, I'm right here. What's going on? Shit, next time I should actually take a proper look.
It's crazy. I said like you got literally the wall, but like there's gaps missing in the wall so you can see in, and there's nothing there.
Shit.
It is the weirdest thing, bro.
What are they gonna put there?
If I remember, wasn't the whole project that they were going to rebuild it? So they were going to do a new aquarium, but like they were going to do like some crazy thing. That's why they had to break down the old one. If I remember correctly.
I have no idea. I'm ashamed to say I've never actually been into the aquarium.
Nah, bro, I was there. I think we obviously like primary school, we had like outings to go there. And then I think I maybe went there when I was a little bit older. And then I went when the aquarium was closed. We went there for something. I think we went like a treasure hunt type of thing. And I had to stop there, and it was something to do in the museum. But because they still, even when the aquarium closed, I remember they had the museum, and they had the little like Jurassic World, where then you went at the back and they had like some of the automated dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And then they still had the alligators and that at the back. Or crocodiles, alligators, whichever one it was. But they had that with all the snakes and stuff at the back, the reptile world. That was the last time I was there.
No, I have not gone.
But still the worst, bro. The worst decision they ever made was selling our dolphins.
I think that's when the whole popularity fell off a cliff. Right?
Yeah, bro, that's what killed the aquarium, was letting those dolphins go. And we had amazing dolphins. They were so well trained, everything. And the thing is for me, we didn't let it sell it like to put them out in the ocean. We sold them to get shipped all the way to China and put in an aquarium there.
Were we like hungry for money at the time, or?
Bro, I always say that is my problem with South Africa. We'll do something because it's a short-term fix. Oh, we need a few millions. This is the answer. But you're killing your income.
Kill the
next
entire
years.
business after that. Clever.
Bro. That is in everything we did. That is South Africa's biggest problem. We always think short-term. That must be an interesting thing though, hey? Shipping dolphins. like halfway across the world, from South Africa to China.
Dude, humans are weird.
Like how?
Humans are
What do you
freaking weird.
on a boat?
The dolphin must be mind fucked. Like,
On
what
a
the hell is
boat
happening to me?
in a tank? Because they clearly can't swim. Like,
Well, they
what?
didn't. They're not gonna. Oh, that's funny.
Hey?
Humans are weird. Humans are weird.
Geeks running it on live account, no demo. Hey, the man's going full force there.
Yo, the nerves must be high. Are there no dolphins near China? Why'd they have to ship it from PE?
Ours were famous, bro.
Sure.
Ours were famous. Like we had proper like 2 dolphins.
Like, it was like, well, no, like they could do tricks and shit.
They ate them all. Yeah, I know.
Isn't that sharks? Isn't that shark hunting? That's
Bro,
a problem.
they eat everything. You know what was funny? Did you ever watch that podcast Bad Friends?
With what's his
With Bobby
face?
Lee.
Yeah.
Bro, I laughed. They're talking the one day about this in China and that, and they're like, yeah. So he goes and Bobby's like, yeah. So apparently, I mean, dogs are right. Like and he just stops him. He says, "You mean it does?" He says, "What you like?" Apparently, he says, "Don't say apparently."
Don't say
He says, "Don't say apparently. Just say it does." Like we all know you've eaten it. Just say it.
Oh, it's funny. Oh, that's funny. Also, it's kind of weird where different cultures choose to draw the line. Your pet and your food.
Bro, you know one thing, I don't know if you saw it, it's been all over social media this weekend. The whole Uber Eats on the jet ski.
Uber Eats on a jet ski. No,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Bro,
What is that?
Guys, hold on, someone, yeah, you guys must have seen it. Hold on, let me pull it up here. Like, I don't know, my thing is in my brain, that has to be just a promotional thing, like a marketing video. Because you can't tell me they're actually going to start doing like water deliveries. Like to people that are on their yachts and stuff. And
No, man, that can't be a thing.
bro, I have to find it. It wasn't Uber Eats, so not Uber Eats. It was Checker 6060.
that does go with their brand, though.
But that's what I'm saying. It had to be a marketing thing, bro.
That does go with their brand. Fuck, that's funny.
Like they had it at the beachfront and they were marketing it like around.
Those oaks will make a plan.
Check it, Chad. There he was at the beach on his little jet ski. Oh, hold on.
No,
like
man.
pulling it to the side. Let me do this. Yeah, so there he was on the thing. This was it. Check it.
Freaking
Check his 60-60, bro.
branded jet ski.
And I mean, he's in his old uniform, little shorts.
They
He's
got a
taking
whole
60-60
thing.
shorts. Like, there it is, bro. At the beach. Spotted.
Fuck, that's funny. But surely that isn't cost effective.
That was my thing, bro. Like, to my thing, this had to have just been a marketing stunt. Like, have 1 or 2 of them and, like, have them now in December around the beachfronts and stuff like that.
Because people are at the
Because, like, check it, bro.
I mean, it's freaking brilliant marketing.
We'll deliver no matter the weather. Stay safe, stay warm. Check your 60-60.
Nah, man. Checkers don't
Bro,
play.
come on.
Checkers
They
don't
are-
play.
But when I saw
That's
this, bro, I
hilarious.
was like, come on, Checkers. These they are just levels, bro.
No, they mean business lately, eh?
Like, they went and they were like, whoever came up, bro, with Checkers 60-60, that man must be a multi-millionaire right now because he literally revived the whole brand of Checkers.
No one spoke about Checkers before this, eh?
Like, Checkers was
Yeah.
Now Checkers is everywhere. Whoever did that, bro,
I hope they paid the man. Not like what happened to the Please Call Me guy.
Bro, and have you seen these things in town? The like delivery buses.
I've seen one, yo.
Bro, I always sit there and I think we've ordered groceries, guys. Groceries for
properly.
the office.
Properly.
And it comes on the bike. What the hell are you ordering if it's coming in the truck?
Now you get those like you get. Have you seen that? Have you seen this? What's the thing? She's a private chef, and she works for like a family, and she goes like, "Oh, I'm gonna go grocery shopping for the week." And spends like something stupid like 10,000 rand on groceries for the week. And I'm like, how many people in this family? What's going on? Like, how much food is that? But apparently, they like those large spreads on the table.
Yeah. So Krog, bro, but that's it. You said it, and I literally saw it this weekend. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was, I think, this weekend. So maybe, I don't know, it was earlier, but so they had the two, and they had the one where they had it at the beach, and then they had it where they had the other one where that was the guy where you could see him in shorts. That was after he just came back in. But there's another photo where you can see it. It's outside Cape Town. So one of the guys on those yachts that you take out, I can't think what they're called now. The ones with the netting. So everyone, you go out and then you actually just lay on the netting and you chill out and that. I want to say a bangarang. What's it called, guys? The one, guys that are into yachts, you must know what I'm talking about. A catarang, that's it. And there we go, catarang. So that thing, and they have the jet ski, like pulling up to them to drop off their delivery on the yacht, and I'm like, what are we living in, bro? What world is this? Catamaran. That's just so. Who came up with that name, guys? Like, is there a reason why it's like, where does cat come into that?
Or maybe it's like cat isn't like category type cat.
They added Checkers hyper deliveries to 6060, and you can literally order appliances and stuff. Okay,
shit,
so that would make sense.
It?
That would make sense. Man's ordering a fridge on Checkers. Keegs Ed, I got a big question. Why does it use the strat tester or back testing on MT5 demo differ so much of the live testing? I feel like demo testing is giving cuck results. Stove, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've never tested on a demo account, so I honestly can't answer that for you. I wouldn't even know that there's a difference.
Now, are you just talking about historical data versus live data, or are you talking about the actual conditions of the demo account versus a live account? Because like, if it's those, like, is the demo account calculating commissions and all that stuff for you and spreads, or are you getting like no commissions and like exact executions? Because that can make a massive difference. But if it's just simple, just like how well the strat worked in the past versus now, different year, different month, different conditions, bruv. Some strats work really well under very specific conditions, and some strats are a little bit more versatile. All depends. Also, yeah, it's like Jake saying, there's no emotion in back testing. You can eat 10 stop losses in a row back testing and feel nothing because you know eventually it's profitable. You do that in real life. Try convincing yourself the 11th one will be a win.
Damn, Kaden. Okay, that's interesting.
Hey, okay.
Demos aren't very accurate compared to live. On the demo, you make 100% in 1 week, and then you test live and blows your account.
Yeah, Honey knows all about that. That switch over is rough.
Testing the bot commission is in there is a delayed setup. My always thing is, guys, and I think that is where humans and the idea of greed becomes our biggest downfall, is genuinely like I want to see your guys' answers for this. So if we have a strat, the cracker, we know it works, it's paid, it's sowed dividends. Yes, it takes losses, but overall it's a profitable strategy. The grabber kick, yes, takes losses, or sometimes just doesn't give you entry, but when it gives you a trade, banger trades, massive results, it is profitable in the end by miles. Then you get, let's say, Miles' strat. 10 is 10. Maybe doesn't tick everyone's fancy, but it is profitable. It works. It's a very, if you want to say, almost an entry level. As it's scaled and more advanced with bigger capital, you're going to make your gains. But it is a very nice way as an entry level to get into trading. Why is it we always There's so many things out there that are just there. It's there. It is profitable. It works. But we'll still always look for bigger and better.
Let's reinvent the wheel again.
If something works, it works. Like, why do you need to change it? Now, again, this goes back to a question, for example, for Hanno. How many versions have we done to date from the original OG Linderbot? How many different versions have we done? Like this is, and again, guys, this is not hate. I'm not picking anything on Hanno, but like I'm genuinely asking questions. So probably about 11, okay?
Just as good.
Probably 11. The first one worked. It took losses, again, like the others, but it worked.
In your search for perfection, you start making things worse, actually.
Yeah, you kind of start losing it.
Yeah.
I know, I'm not saying you make it the straight worse now, please. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just talking in general, yeah, because it really is something we just got to think about. Like, if something works, just stick to it. It might not be the prettiest, it might not do something, but in the long run, it comes down to the question: is it profitable? Yes or no?
I was about to say, the only thing a trader should care about at the end of the day is, did I make money or did I lose money?
Yeah.
Everything after that is just salad dressing.
I know my boy Don is hated here, but his mentality to always take his 10 pips was a masterclass on logic and greed. 100%. Jake, again, if people have been around, will always know, Chris and myself were pro Don. We were Donvo fans. We loved what he was doing. We loved his atmosphere. We loved the vibe the community he built. We loved he was who he was. And again, the strategy, that was it. He had his fruit bowl and he traded that, and that was it. He didn't veer from it. Until he did, and things went horribly wrong.
They went horribly wrong once he did.
So, Keith, what do you think about DDP versus Strickland 2? For me, it's crazy, bro. It is crazy. I definitely don't think it's the fight people wanted to see. It definitely wasn't the fight for me. But hey, if our boy keeps just banging them out like he even said, he is the champ. You line them up, he fights who he has to fight. So it's just going to come down to that now.
My whole thing is like, we've seen that already. I want to see something new.
Yeah. I get a lot of guys always deserve a rematch. But I mean, does he deserve it? Should there be other contenders ahead of him? Like, that's the question for me. That's it. Nice to hear, Keegs. 100%, bro. Keegs, the thing is, the first Linderbot is GPU intensive. Okay. Yeah, you are 100% correct. And the more complicated is, the worse it does. Basic is better. 100%, bro. And that again goes back to, again, even when I put the grabber kick out for people, I said, I trade what I trade because, guys, like, the minute things go crazy here, I honestly get lost. I'm not, we always joke about it, guys. I'm your typical frat boy sportsman. I am not the smartest person in the room. So when you want to start talking these whole math equations and this equilibrium and this and this and this and this, you've lost me when you were dividing something. Like, bring it back to just tell me, look, hold support, resistance support. Like, let's keep it there. So, and it works. It's simple as that. What else? That's so true. If I look at my train journey, I went from simple to complicated, fucked myself over, and went back to simple, and it works in the long run. Exactly, Keenan. Yeah, let's not talk about the... yeah, stuff is great. The OG Linderbot can't be shared with the chat. The new one can. Okay. Yeah, so you see, that's always what it comes down to. Like, in a situation like that, I think now that's where you have to now start weighing out the pros and the cons. So again, I know we're obviously not doing that, but like, let's say if you were going to market this, if you came up for yourself, version 1, the OG, as you said, couldn't be shared, but it worked. So that could be yours. That's where it came up with the idea to do it. Now you had to make a version 2 because the version 2 needed to be something that would be able to be shared. And hence how you can see how it changes. So there is times things have to change and have to update, have to upgrade. But I think we just mustn't get lost in that pursuit for perfection. But check Edphone, this is where we are now, and share with the chat.
Hey, it's not bad. Just watch it now. Where did I go from 9K to 19K? Not bad.
Not bad, bro.
Not
I
bad.
still use version 1 on UC Swiss, but I'm the only person that can run it with my rig. 14.7k subs, 15k subs incoming, guys. It is around the corner. If you haven't, please drop a like and a sub. The goal is to hit that 15k before the end of the year. It would be amazing. It really would be. I don't know. You guys want to do it? You can push it. We said to you guys, we will always stick to our promises. If we hit 15k before Wednesday, we will stream CPI live for you guys. So I don't know, work your algorithm stuff here on YouTube, guys. If you can get us to 15k before Wednesday, we'll be doing CPI live for you guys. So
when is CPI? Next week?
Wednesday.
This Wednesday?
This Wednesday.
No, man, already.
Wednesday.
I'm not emotionally ready. I'm not emotionally ready.
Does anyone know the pip value in dollar for the US 30? I need to think now, bro. You put me on the spot there. Oh yeah, there we go. We have a video for that actually. There we go, brother. Just go check out your lot size, how to work out lot sizes, and that will give you everything you need to know. Let's get family, friends, and side ones. What is the exact number we are sitting at right now, Chad? Let's have a look here. We need 285 members to subscribe. I was gonna do something here now. I forgot. Yeah, guys, nearly there. Maybe we'll try to push out like another video or two or something. Help us keep growing. I remember when Chris and Keys had to speak the words into mic. I'll go. We have come far with the stream. Now we wait for 60 to drop at PM session after the grabber kick. Bro, that's crazy. I was talking to someone the other day. Who was it? Well, how did we get into it? And I think they were asking us about the stream, like how many people do we have as viewers and all of this. And they were like, damn, like, and that's like every day. And I said, yeah, every day. And it took me back to it, and I got on the topic of some other streamers, and it genuinely is, guys. It feels like the other day where we were having 40 and 15 and 20 viewers on stream, because it really does. For us, we can't even remember how long we've been in this office, because to us it still feels like the other day we were in the old office, and in the old office it was the other day that we started the streams. And to sit back and look at how crazy of a journey it's been, how far things have come, where we're sitting at today, what we're watching, what we see in the markets do, what we see in us do. I mean, before we know it, I think it's this week or next week. It's the end of season 2 of the Ultimate Trader.
Yep, this week.
This week, guys. This week, the end. Then season 2 of the Ultimate Trader has already come to an end. And even just if you think of the Ultimate Trader, guys, the growth, for example, that competition we started as a little fun thing, how much that competition has grown.
Yeah.
It's been crazy. It really has been. Like, we are so grateful for it. It's just insane, guys. It really is. And we are so appreciative of it. Because at the end of the day, You know what? It sounds like that typical thing, and I'm pretty sure we sound like those typical flippant influencers now, which I really don't mean to sound like that. But these things can happen to anyone. It really can. You could go famous overnight talking about giving a blowjob, or you can work your ass off and never get recognized. Like that streamer that streamed for 3 years without a break and still kind of wasn't there. And then where we sit to where we are now. And yes, I'm not saying we're flipping celebrities, but to go where things are now, guys, we always joke about with our friend group, it's almost like impossible for us to go anywhere and someone doesn't recognize us as, hey, you that trader, aren't you 2Gs? And we're like, yeah, it really is a cool feeling. And we always spoke about it when we had the Cape Town meetup. Was so cool. So we really are truly appreciative that you guys put us in this position. So to many more, and that's why exactly from next year we are stepping it up a lot. Ed, when is Chris's session?
As soon as we know.
Guys, I'm gonna
let you know.
guess.
It's probably going to be Wednesday, Thursday.
Thursday. He's not yet in office today. Tomorrow he is writing. So I'm going to guess probably Wednesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Friday. But yeah, I can tell you now, not today or tomorrow. Morning Keys, quick. How long do I need to trade VF account before I can request full withdrawals? 30 days, the first one. 30 days. That's after you've passed phase 1 and phase 2. We are on the same page, right? When your account's live.
Say again?
No, I'm saying this to be there because she's just asking, but I'm assuming you're obviously in the live phase. It's not like you trade in the phase 1. Yeah, you've got to pass phase 1, phase 2. When it's live, it's 30 days after your first trade. W trade, Colton now, brother. I don't trade on Mondays, bro. My brother. He's doing the RE, wasn't it? Yeah, he's doing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's RE1.
Hence the slight delay.
Yeah.
But then the man is qualified.
Fully, with everything we need. And then mine is early next year. Fun times. Okay, my friend was a beautiful move. I had a little bit of hesitation, did not take it. Does the leaderboard on Vol Fund update real time? It updates as per payout. So it does update real time as the traders. So let's say if you're on there, if someone now took a trade and let's say they made profits, that will update. But once that person, for example, gets their payout, and their payout's cleared, their name will go off the leaderboard and so forth and so forth, or if they blew the account. I just bought the vehicle. I don't draw the capital. It was crazy. I'm just saying now RE5 is such a... I remember doing mine and the insurance questions hammered me. Yeah, so I know Chris, that's what he said, because we have to do... I always get confused with the guys. Oh, you study. You do RE5 first and it works down, hey? So RE5 and then work your way down. So Chris has done his RE5. That's what I'm doing next year. And then he's doing his RE1 tomorrow. Because he already has his RE5. Yeah, 5, 2, 1. Yeah. So he already has his 5. I have to do my 5. And then yeah, he's doing his 1 tomorrow. Nah, bro. Jake, a lot of guys don't understand, bro. Chris is qualified, bro. That man, he's grounded his life. So we always talk about it. I know he's humble, but I will always give that man the praise he deserves. That man has grafted. He's grafted. He deserves everything that he's got. Because other than that, you're still talking his qualifications, his masters, you're talking everything else. The doctors is on its way. Like, he's grafted. Thanks, Keys. I bought VF account this morning. Does VF allow overnight trades? I'm a swing trader. It does. It does allow swing trading. That's mad impressive. RE1 alone tells you the rest. Yeah, Jake, it is. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Indeed it is, so maybe NY shoes shows something. Pip Kings Academy by... Wait, what? Oh, which prop firm is the percent off for? It is off for Vault Thunder.
The best prop firm on the damn planet, if I do say so myself.
Alright guys, we're cooking up something. We are cooking up something for next year to prove a point. I'll tell you this now, guys. So Chris and myself, this is a little down low.
Mm-hmm.
We got some proper accounts, some big boys, and those things are getting passed. And we are doing a no holds bars match.
Oh,
we're gonna send these things to the moon.
Oh.
And if we don't get our payout, you know shit's about to fly.
Is it with who I think it is? Prop firm killer.
Because we got... Wait, and the funny thing was when we bought the accounts, we bought the accounts and we didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. We just bought them and we left it. And the people messaged us and they were like, I see you guys bought accounts. And we're like, yeah, what's up? What are you guys doing? We're like, what do you mean? What are you boys planning? No, nothing. We just bought a prop firm account. We're going to trade it. And they're like, oh, okay. All right.
When your name flies across the screen as having purchased an account,
when they it
rings alarm bells throughout the whole company. The fuck
Chad,
are these
I
boys
promise
doing?
you I'm not joking about this. I promise you I'm not.
The fuck are these boys doing?
They were like, guys, boss, come here. And I'm like, what? And they're like, 2G's just bought accounts.
Oh, that's funny.
I gotta say, guys, we'll bring the names out later on, but it's something we're cooking up for the new year.
This is the future.
On a tangent now. Did you see which broker is having a trading competition this month?
Revolution.
The what do they call it? The full margin Olympics. There's a broker out there.
Future.
South African broker.
No. It is South African. Yo, it's South African. South African broker.
Hold on, I don't know if it's the same person. What's that chick, bro?
Revolution.
That Indian chick. Nafisha?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know, Chad, if you guys I think her name's Nafisha, something like that. I saw on her stuff, she was actually promoting some trading challenge as well now. I don't know if that's the thing you're talking about.
Maybe, but like first prize is a PS5.
Bro, these oaks are so original.
And I think
word.
second prize is like $1,000 credited to your account, and then $500 credited to your account to trade with. Kid you not.
Bro,
Canned myself laughing when I
can
saw
people
that.
not be creative in any way?
Canned myself laughing. End of Jan. Rooks, that was word for word, that is the exact question I asked myself.
Guys, have you seen the Avengers of Trading? I've been informed.
The Avengers of Trade.
Yeah. They are masking up. All of the washed up traders are forming a band together.
This is the future.
Okay, guys, that was a bit rude.
That was extremely
I'm not,
But
I'm not gonna say washed up. That was rude.
But what's making me laugh is I don't know who you're talking about, but I know who you're talking about. As soon as you said Avengers of Trade, I'm like, it can only be one group.
Oh, guys, sorry. Okay, that was rude, guys. That was rude. I take that back. I'm not.
That's funny.
I'm not saying washed up. That was the rude part for me. The rest, I'm still calling them Avengers.
That's funny.
But yeah. Keith, do you need a degree to take the FCA licensing course? No, you don't need a degree to take it, brother.
Yeah,
Once you apply, though, you only have a few attempts.
Yeah, I think you need your matric though.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah,
Yeah, you need your trick.
You do need a trick.
How many attempts you get?
I'm not sure. I just know once you go under supervision,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's you have 6 years
Okay.
to write it. Once I think actually hold on. No, once from your first write, because Jake was it. Maybe Jake, if you know a bit more, you can correct me here. If I remember correctly on the documents I had to sign, once I write, I have 2 years to pass.
Oh,
So I think from my first attempt, I've got 2 years.
2 years,
It doesn't
okay.
matter how many attempts I want, but I've got 2 years. If I
Okay.
do not pass it within 2 years, I cannot write it again.
Now, is this start the process over or like
No,
screw you, you're done?
On paper, you're done.
You're clearly incapable of doing this. No
Yeah.
one should trust you with
think,
the money.
Exactly, because think of it, guys. The same thing as a doctor. If a doctor fails his heart transplant surgery 100 times, eventually you got to say, bro, this is not for you.
Yeah.
Like, no matter if you do pass by fluke sometime, we can't
Yeah.
trust you to just going forward. You cannot go forward with it. Same thing with law. You only have a certain amount of the chances to pass the bar. After that, you cannot do it again.
I mean,
So
that's-
it's a fair point. You're
That's fair.
technically going to be a financial advisor. So if you can't pass it within a certain attempt and time, like it's not for you.
No, that's fair. I get that.
The Chish always hosts the little gigs. Shows immense of it will reach Bruce that has. Please come to me. 2 out of 2 months. Bro, but you know what is like the thing is, sorry guys, and it's just interesting for me. I don't mean to throw flames here. I don't know, maybe I'm choosing violence. It's the last week of the year. But when you do nothing but good for someone, there wasn't beef. There wasn't beef. There was nothing like that. I haven't spoke to the people in forever. And then they come out and choose beef. They start making comments about you. They start like, we haven't even spoke in months. We haven't done anything. We haven't mentioned you on our stream. We haven't done anything. And yet you start throwing shade at us.
I think it's multifaceted. It's people are incapable of staying neutral. So let's say you're beefing with X, and I also have to be friends with X. The two of you beefing with each other has got fuck all to do with me, and I can
but you
I can
jump
stay.
on the beef.
But now it's you jump on the
I
beef.
get
You
what you're
inherit other people's beef, and it's like why?
Evolve. So we did our stuff through stuff. But it can be applied online. And then to do it, if I remember, I think it's 1,500 for every time you write. So to write is 1,500. Well, that's for the RE5. I don't know if, I'm guessing the RE1 is going to be more expensive, but that's for the RE5.
One would assume.
A lamp needs a shade to glow brighter. That's how I like that, bro. I really like that. A lamp needs a shade to glow brighter. I really like that. A lampshade dims light though.
All depends what angle you're looking at this from, my guy.
I just woke up. It's my off day. Do you use raw spread? But yeah, guys, I must say next year we are planning some dope stuff for you guys. Some really, really cool stuff. Because unlike these Avengers,
That was funny.
we've got some big boys that we are partnering with in the new year. And this isn't even the one I spoke about previously, not even the one I told you about, Ed, a different one,
Oh, okay.
who we might be actually bringing into South Africa. So we're going to be doing a live event and some live stuff with the person who's actually a big name in the industry. Again, not your flipping scammers, so don't even think it's any of those guys. But some big names. One of the guys even being one of my mentors at a stage. So we've got some big stuff, guys. We said we wanted to push the limits. We said we didn't want to make South Africa any different to the rest of the world when it comes to trading. So next year, trust me, it's going to be levels, guys. A lot of international collaborations, partnerships, working together, growing the brand, growing the industry. And in doing that, you're just going to expose the crap even more. I don't know if you guys follow them, but what were your thoughts on the NPC Pro qualifiers this weekend? So, okay. Classic. Division B, bro. Insane division. So much quality in that lineup. The very well-deserved winner. Barry, no hate on the guy. No hate on the guy. I just don't see him being deserving of a pro card. He does look good. He looks great. But for the last 6 years, I haven't seen that physique change, bro. I have not seen that physique change for 6 years. Not shape, not size, not conditioning. Maybe it was different in person. I don't know. But for me, what I've seen, photos, videos, almost identical. So you're telling me the guy just wins a pro card because on the day there wasn't someone that better than him? Which to me kind of sucks. Like, you've stayed the same for 6 years, and this time because no one was better showed up, like now that physique was worthy of a pro card. You get what I'm saying? The women's bikini, crazy. Women's wellness was actually a very tight lineup as well. That to me was actually a very close lineup. What else? Men's physique, bro. The guy that won there, crazy physique. Crazy physique. Flippin' big boy for men's physique. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. I didn't really focus on any of the other lineups, brother. What were your thoughts?
You asking me? Or are you asking him?
Well, you can also answer, brother. I don't know how much of it you follow, but
I didn't really look at this weekend's one. I'll probably look back on social media this week, see how the Oaks did, but I did not pay attention.
good luck, bro. Tomorrow's another day. Don't revenge trade. I usually start after the one session that's open for things to settle down to avoid this price. The women's wildness was impressive. I'm sad I did not have my athlete there, but the men's physique guy was fully deserved. Yeah, bro. As I said, yeah, the women's wildness, such a good lineup. They all really did look good there. I think for me it really was a tight one. Obviously, I can't think of the chick's name that won, but in the pink, the other blondie, she was in the green. A little bit of bed hair that I did not understand, but a much bigger athlete. Certain shots I do think she won, but again that's what made it so close. But men's physique, well deserving. That guy had an insane physique, bro. And then, as I said, no hate on Barry. I just don't know. Like he looked good at it, but he looked like he always does. It wasn't a different thing to me. And then classic, as I said, the one lineup, B division, was insane lineup. The wellness athlete finally brought some real quality. Yeah, because I must say, bro, lately, I don't know your thoughts, like especially like the eye candies, for example, you normally get like one wellness athlete who maybe comes in condition, but then she's not even, for me, big enough that you'd say she's a wellness athlete. And then the other ones are wellness athletes, but they look like they're still 10 weeks out. So that always for me was the problem with wellness in South Africa. But as you say, this show they brought it. They really did. But also, bro, both those black guys in classic. Tyrone's athlete, insane, bro. He reminds me of that other, I think he's UK, that UK pro, the guy with the tiny waist. Reminds me of him, his physique. Cassia, insane, bro. He reminds me, as I said, of that UK guy that with a tiny beak. Also got the dreadlocks. Insane physiques. And then obviously Jack's guy that won the B lineup. Insane, bro. That man's legs, oh my word. Crazy legs. See what a lot of athletes don't realize for wellness, they need a ton of muscle, which is insane hard work. Yeah, I always said, bro, like me and Kate have always said, for us in the women's division, wellness is the epitome. Like wellness is like, that's the ultimate physique for the women, in our opinion. Because you still hold that very, if you want to say, feminine look, but you really are putting muscle on your body. But to do that, obviously, I mean, if you think of a man, we always just say, like, for men, for example, putting like 5 kgs on in an off season is a great off season. Women can't go and be like, I'm going to put 5 kgs of quality muscle on my frame in an off season. Like, that is insane. So I think a lot of people misunderstand that idea. So yeah, to do it is crazy amount of work. Eugene also looking insane. Yes, the classic guy's waist is ridiculously tiny. I think Taboo is the most deserving guy. One of the most humble athletes. Is that the Taiwo, the guy that you're saying there? Is he the Jack's guy that won? As I said, I don't remember what his name was. I just saw him, but insane, bro. Insane physique. Like the guy that won that classic, that lineup. My opinion, he could have. That is a quality classic athlete that could have stood in a. Jack's guy. Yeah, that is an athlete that could stand in a amateur show, for example, a pro qualifier in the UK, in America, in wherever, and still hold his own. Like, he probably could still be a podium top 3 finish. He had a very, very amazing physique, bro. And like, again, quality, just shape, size, fullness, insane physique. You'll be very lucky if you can put on 2 kgs of muscle in 1 year. All I would say is bring up his hammies and he'll be deadly. Yeah. But again, it's a thing of, like, for me, I always say to people, again, I think that's what people understand, like, how bodybuilding is such an art. It's almost like his hammies aren't small, but they look small because of how massive his quads are. So it kind of throws the proportion out a little bit. But yeah, if you can bring it up and bring that back shot, then I think that will almost round up that back shot. With proper diet and training, 5 kg in off season is mostly water weight. Yazid, I don't know about that, brother. I'll tend to disagree with that a little bit. Again, Jared also is a trainer and a coach, so he can maybe throw his opinion in there. The guys that are competing, bro, we put weight on. From my show, so from my first show to when I did my second show, keep in mind there was a lot that happened. A lot of stuff went on. I took about a year gap. In a year's gap, when I was prepping, my next show, so keep in mind, we pulled out of the show 5 weeks out. And I was on par to step on stage 11 kgs heavier. And I can show you photos. I was 10 times more conditioned. Yes, the more also you step on stage, the more you're going to be conditioned as well. Because your body just can adapt to it a lot better. But like, that was a crazy off-season. Again, I'll never say it was normal. I pushed my body to extremes. Obviously, when you are also a lot lighter, picking up is a bit easier until you kind of start hitting those thresholds and your body's capacity levels, things like that. But I can show you photos and you can tell me if that was water weight.
That's like, I don't like blanket statements like that, because you can always find examples where that statement doesn't hold true.
Like, that's what I'm just saying. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying there's
Depends on the build.
guys that have put on a lot of weight. If you look at the Olympic guys, let's just say Samson. Let's talk about Samson. Samson, the one off season, put on 15 kgs of muscle, quality muscle in an off season that was what, 6 months?
And you could fucking see it.
That's 15 kgs. That's 3 years of work for some people. Yes, that is quality grade food, quality grade gear, all of that stuff. But bro, that is massive. Now, as you remember that there are a lot of factors to look at: length of off-season, rate of gain, and control of the diets. I hear you, so we're talking with we're talking guys that are competing now. So I'm not talking like normal, like let's say lifestyle clients. We're talking guys that are competing.
If it's natty, then different equation.
Yeah,
altogether.
you see. So now that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I think we were talking two different things there. We were comparing sheeps with lions. What's the difference? Yeah.
Which ones are the sheep and which ones are the lions?
Yeah. So now, then yes, I think we can be in agreement with that. If you're talking lifestyle, then we're talking guys that are competing and stuff. It's two different ball games.
Neo, remind me where that conversation with Friday is miles away in my head. Where was this?
But I'm talking normal guys. You're not going to put on kg of muscle in 1 year. Sorry. Normal.
Again, depends.
So okay, hold on. There's my argument. And before I say anything, Ed knows the guy I'm going to talk about, so he can argue my point here for me. We have a guy at our gym called Josh. Man's from 17 till 18 put on almost 10 kgs. Yes, I will say there is water there 100%. But I definitely would still say that's still more than 2 kgs. I'd even say 5 kgs pure muscle. And that's natural. Eh?
Yeah.
Josh is a unit at the gym, bro, for a youngster.
Dude, and it came out of nowhere. Eh? I remember just I was talking to him. Yeah. I looked up. I looked at him properly. I'm like, when did your arms get that size?
His forearms, bro.
I was like, no, man. Like, when did this actually happen?
So, but again, Yazid again. That's the point of genetics. This guy does have crazy genetics.
Yeah, no, he's blessed.
So again, it's that whole thing. I think that's always the thing with bodybuilding, bro. It's always gonna be adaptive. It's very. I think if you want to say to the person, you could argue very differently on the person. So yeah, it's not that I'm going to say someone's right or wrong in something like that. It's a very perceptive, and again, comes down to who the person is you're talking about.
I've lost muscle mass. So I'm going to put it back on, but don't want to look a break. Okay, just repeat the whole question so I can start fresh with this.
I've lost muscle. Obviously, natural. Very first, I've had a male athlete gain 12 kgs over a year and actually lost body fat percentage. But there are multiple factors that were in play. I mean, unnatural. Yeah, that's what I say. So like again, I said that Josh kid who literally is in the school and he did like 10 kgs. And Jared even saying like they're like 12. But again, like we're saying, these are guys that have maybe insane work rates. Like even though they're unnatural, or I mean they're natural, they can be ticking every single box. Like they are those dream clients because they want it bad enough. But 100%, like when we talk lifestyle clients, where like with some of the clients, okay, I'm not going to say that now because I might get cucked out. But where people like they still want 4 cheat meals a week, they still drinking 3 bottles of brandy on the weekend. They're doing all this other stuff. Then yes, they're very lifestyle. They're not going to get those results. So as I say, it's always going to come down to the person.
Incognito, I'm just going to lay down some facts for you. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is 52 years old. He's 52 years old. Go look at him and what he looked like in his 20s.
When he was in his prime.
When he was in his prime, when testosterone is at its highest. And now look at him at 52 years old. And you tell me what you think the conclusion to that would be.
Incognito, brother, I know you're a regular. I'm in your range, so it's not no hate, brother. But I'm guessing
no
at the
hate,
same
but
time,
like,
do you
think it through.
Micro Herd is natural? Bro, that man is the biggest. Did you see that video, bro? They did at one of the like fitness cons, and he told this guy like, listen, if you did this and you made these type of changes, we can have a chat.
Yeah.
This guy, bro, grafted because Marco Hearn told him he's lazy, you fat. That's what you don't understand. Told him straight to his face on a video, everything. And he said, if you come back and you have a six pack, we can talk. Guy grafted, bro. Still did a prep. He competed, everything. Goes to this thing, veins popping. He's got his abs. Like the man literally competed, let's say 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So he goes to Marco and says, here's the video. Do you remember this? He says, oh yeah. So he says, cool. So part of our agreement, I had to get abs. Now you let me do a test on you. Bro, Marco Hearn walks off. The bodyguards close him. Marco Hearn's agents are arguing to get this guy kicked out of the event. And he's like, bro, it's on video. We had a deal. We had a deal. Why is this man going on like you getting me kicked out, your security, your agents in my face? He's like, we had a deal. Let's just test you. That's it.
The amount of work I went through to get this deal, and you're just going to walk out. Fuck that.
Right. I was like, if you go to that extent to not get tested, come on. What are you hiding?
But like my whole thing is all these fake natties is like being natty isn't as cool as it used to be.
Bro,
it's nowhere near as cool.
So this is my thing, and again, anyone that's had athletes that actually is educated in this, also not the people that think you stick a needle in me, I go to bed, I wake up, I'm 40 kgs heavier now, I've got veins, abs, that's not how it works. When you older, so again, please, when you older, because again, I'm not promoting this now, but when you're older, when done properly, you've done your blood work, you've done everything, being on proper gear, and this is a proven fact, the guy on gear is healthier than the natural person. Because everything in your body levels are in optimum levels and balanced levels. Yeah. It's been proven that then when it's done correctly, the guy on gear is actually healthier than the natural person.
It's the same for the same reasons as someone who's overweight but exercises every day is healthier than the normal weight person who doesn't exercise at all.
Yeah.
They're doing all these other things to combat the one negative factor.
Yeah. So again, guys, I'm not promoting it. Please, there's very things there. There's not where you go cut something up and say Keegan said it's healthy. No, that is not what I said. But that is it. When you just honestly like actually get educated in it. And again, I've always said this: if you are not competing and you're doing it just to be the biggest man in the room and egotistical reasons,
don't do it.
Then you're an idiot.
Risk to rewards the thing.
Yeah. If you compete, there's reasons, there's valid stuff behind it, by all means. And again, do it the right ways. Yeah. But again, guys, I don't think we're going to carry on down that loophole because things are going to get caught up there.
I should get on that trend life. Yo, Jex, do you like your liver?
Marco Hearn is getting bigger and more conditioned at 50. Looks like he works hard and has insane genetics, but the man filled to the brim with oils, 100%.
Listen, his genetics are still supreme.
His genetics are
they're still great, but not to argue natty. And that's the thing. Like even the guys who take a lot of gear, like people, you have to understand how your body responds to the gear is also a genetic component. Some people respond really well. There's some people who've been taking gear for the last decade and you can't tell. They look like the average dude. Like how you respond to it's also genetic.
Yeah. No, Jay, let's just say. So I don't know if you're on the agreement with me, or if you're arguing with me, but like I say, you can go down a rabbit hole in that. That's why I don't want to. This is not fitness advice. Yeah. Just to say, we can talk fitness, by that I don't mean, but the whole gear side of it, I've always said, I'm not gonna lie, I will never hide. But I don't like specifically talking about, especially if I know there could be youngsters here, because they misinterpret it. They have selective hearing, which is then completely just causes problems.
Dude, I had one guy tell me like, "Hey, listen, should I hop on gear? Blah blah blah." I was like, "Listen, you're still young, dude. Like, I think he's like 22 now. You're still young, dude. I wouldn't go on that. You have so much to learn still." It's like, "No, but I hopped on once when I was like 16 in high school." I'm like, "Are you before? What do you mean you hopped on at 16?"
Mark's natty, yo. He's been training since birth. No, bro, but it's crazy, guys. It really is a crazy world we live in.
It's actually crazy how prevalent it is in high school these days.
Bro, so hey, going back to this, like guys, and this is just one thing I want to say. So we obviously so many guys have done videos on this now. They've done it where you can go to a normal gym, a commercial gym. We're not talking bodybuilding gym. We're not talking like a commercial gym, a Virgin Active, and the average stat is 64% of the males in that gym are on gear.
I believe it.
They might not look it. They might look like shit. They might look like 50 kgs walking around.
Yeah.
They might be maybe very overweight. They it could be either of the spectrums, but the fact is they are on gear.
People don't understand how common it is.
It's just a thing of just because you don't look it because the work rate isn't there to follow it up. People don't think about it, but it actually is scary. And I follow what you're saying now, bro. And I'm not gonna go, guys. Before we again go down the rabbit hole, when just the difference because of social media and these influences. When I was in school, everyone only ever spoke about was D-ball. That was it.
Yeah.
D-ball. That was it. If you really wanted to be a man, a monster, D-ball. That was it, bro. Nothing more. I've had kids 17, especially when I was like in my prime, when I was flipping 115 kgs, shredded, pushing insane weights. Like Oaks coming up to me, wants advice on this and this, and a 17-year-old would come up to me and be like, bro, he's thinking of going on like his first cycle. He wants to run train. I'm like, are you mad, my brother? And I'd be like, bro, people today don't even understand that bodybuilders, people that step on an Olympia stage, have never touched train.
Even they're reluctant to touch train.
Like
they're reluctant.
Like they again because of education, that's what they know.
They hear the buzzword. It apparently works like a charm. I want to be on that. Yeah. That's what I said. Do you like your liver?
People be on gear to look natty. What's your bench and squat, Keegs? So at the moment, or my PRs?
I always say if the PRs were done in the last year, they still count.
Okay, the squat I think is pushing the limit then.
Jake, dude, I'm not shocked, man. Like even back when I was in high school, there were a lot of Oaks who were on gear. Like drug-free sport is a myth. For every one person who gets caught, there's 10 who didn't.
Yeah, a lot of the first team schools, bro, do it.
A lot of the first team, dude. There was one.
There's things I'd say now, but I'm not exposing people.
Without naming names or provinces, but there was a certain. I know for 100% certain fact. There was a provincial under 21 team, quite a high profile provincial under 21 team. The entire team was on. In fact, when they released, because I don't know what the system's like now. But back in the day, they used to like let the coaches and stuff know a little bit in advance when testing would be done, because like the whole team needed to be there. It was a whole logistical thing. So they would let the coaches know, listen, all the teams need to be ready around this window. We're going to be testing, blah, 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 blah. So what the coach did, he printed out a list of all the banned substances. Like, Oaks, these are the banned substances. Make sure you're not on any of these things. But right next to the banned substance was the half-life of the banned substance and the detection time. So if you're on D-ball, it's detectable up to 3 weeks and no more. So so he put that list on, like, make sure that you're not testing positive for these things come this date. Do with that information what you will. And he walked away.
Literally saying that, guys. And I'll tell you because that's what I was going to say, but I'm not going to name things. We, as I said, played at a very high level of rugby. And I'll just say, when we go to off-season, our doctors will be like, okay, this is the case, this is what we need from you. We want to boost this, we want this up, we want this up, we want this up. This is what we're going to put you on. We'll put you on it. We pay for it. We do it. The doctors monitor you, run it, everything. Because that's it again. A lot of guys must understand the technology, especially at professional level, where sports is at. And they will tell you. And we're already telling you, we're running from this time to this time. We're taking you off at this time to give ourselves a safe window where we will test you, make sure you're clean. If not, we also have still ways that will speed it up and we'll make you come clean for the test if you had to get tested. But if you do anything after that, if you stay on
Yeah.
and
Oh.
you get tested and you get caught,
You're on your own.
there's legal papers, non-disclosures, that I cannot say anything about my team. I can't do anything, and I must take the fall for myself. My team and my coaches knew nothing about it.
Yes.
There's legal documents.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say that.
Drug-free sports is a myth, guys. There's a famous Olympic strength and conditioning coach, Broderick Chavez. And he trains like shot putters, javelinists, gymnasts, multiple. And he would get some oaks caught out on purpose. Be like, listen, we're gonna take this substance right now because they're gonna be doing testing in the next couple of weeks. I've found out through my shady dealings. We're gonna get you caught for this substance. That substance carries a 2-year ban. For the next 2 years, while you're off the testing window, we're going to give you everything that we want to give you. Cycle you off, you get back into the fold, you have the benefit of a 2-year off season where they weren't testing you at all.
Crazy stuff. But again, we spilling too much here, bro. We are spilling too much here.
I didn't name any names that weren't already public. And then they want to be like, oh, so-and-so tested positive. I'm like, they're all on it.
Hold on. Actually, before we talk about that, a complete little bit of change of topic, but still almost on the sports side, guys.
Yeah.
Who watched that gout guy run? The guy who beat Usain Bolt's record. So this
that
16-year-old from
yeah,
Australia,
yeah.
bro.
I saw the clip.
Guys, what was that?
think
So
he-
100 meter, he ran the second fastest time in history for an Australian
Yeah.
at 16. 200 meter, he ran the fastest time. So he's the fastest on average now, the fastest Australian in history at 16. But also at 16, he broke Usain Bolt's under 18
record.
200 meter record.
Bruh.
Like, people are saying if this boy continues, if he's well nurtured, well looked after, like, this boy honestly can be the guy who's going to beat Usain Bolt's records.
Dude, genetics and talent. You can walk to what other people have to fly to.
Bro.
At 16,
I'll
kid's
never
got a bright future.
I'll never forget it, bro. So when I signed with Province, we had our meetup before we went on our not our outreach, like our off season. So we have like an outdoor phase. So the institute, we arrive earlier. We go on like an outdoor team building stuff, and then like the academy guys only arrive a bit later after that. So we go away, we do this stuff, and I'll never forget it, bro. And it's, obviously our coach comes to us and he says to us, and he says, cool. Obviously, you've already been highlighted, you've been highlighted. These are the guys we really want to focus on, we want to work with. Just know you are in the spotlight. So keep in mind, whatever you do, if you want to get called up for Curry Cup, if you want to get called up for this, if you want to get called up for whatever, you are in the spotlight. So don't stuff up something. Cool. And the coach comes, and the one talk he said to me, he says, okay, keys as a wing, you've got two things. And there's two things in rugby I can't teach you. No matter who you are, I can't teach you. And he says, you've got both of those things. I can't teach you height, I can't teach you to be tall, and I can't teach you to be fast.
Yeah.
I can improve it, but if it's not there to start off with, it's not
It's
there.
not there. No, that's 100% true. 100% true. Nico, no. If you have perfectly healthy kidneys, then creatine is one of the things that you can take 5 grams a day, every day, till the day you die. Great for not only building muscle, great for your energy systems, also great for cognitive function.
You'll be surprised you're a sprinter as well the day you get chased by pit bulls. You'll break your neighborhood record. Alright guys, so honestly, as much as we are talking kake, guys, I have been watching gold the whole time. USD, you guys know I had the alerts there at Asia lows. We literally tested and turned around, so couldn't do anything. As much as I didn't like to, couldn't give an entry there anyway. And gold for me, the thing is, there's your volume high with the monthly high and daily R1. So you got 3 levels. You kind of had a break. I wasn't happy with this retest. Pushed back up. Then you really drove up a bit too far away, too extended for me. And now because you had already at the next level. So I have been watching, guys. It typical Monday. For me, it's the last week. I don't want to take anything that's just too risky.
This is APA, ask price action.
Yeah, so as much as cuck as we're talking, guys, I am watching the charts.
In fact, a price action like this is better on currencies. If you're looking at indices and gold, it's not fun.
I'm gonna put it on your screen quickly, bro. So you go pee.
Oh, good. Anyway, Chad, yeah, nothing too much to look at. I was thinking about entering US 30 as we retouched here, but I was hoping for more of a solid touch, and I think we came just shy of actually testing the Asia lows again. So yeah, I'm not super keen on anything we're looking at right now. And I'm not super keen on going back to currencies either. So not every day is a trading day. Well, not every session is a trading session. Indices and gold are a little bit more volatile during, or not a little bit, a lot of bit more volatile during New York anyway. And I'm keen to see how the Power Ranger does this week. I'm probably going to trade this week. I'm going to trade next week. And then I'm going to call quits after that. And I'll probably start it after the first 2 weeks of January. Just from the back testing I've done, those first 2 weeks of January are rough. But yeah. Anyway, I'll be talking more about that when I do my session at 2:15. It's a 2:30. 2:15. 2:15 later today. Yeah. Which one of the chat actually came up with the APA, ask price action? Was that Jix? What was it, guys? I love that term. Friggin' APA. Actually, I was forward testing something on German 40. How's that going? Okay, I'm not actually in this chat. This is just some forward testing. Okay, I'm thinking about adding German 40 to the grubber kick play. Just because it moves very similar to NAS and US 30. Because this is all-time highs here. Broke above, broke back in. I'm thinking about riding that to the S1, but not actually in this. This is just forward testing from earlier today. But yeah, I'm not in anything right now. I was telling them I'm thinking about adding German 40 to the fold because it moves very similar to the other indices for me.
Hey, I'm just opening split screen.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, I see a lot of guys, the boys getting there into the German indices.
Did you? What shocks the shit out of me? I haven't looked into why yet. I've just noticed.
Yeah.
When the NFP or something the US happens, German 40 does the exact same move, and I'm like, I'm unsure as to what the connection is completely.
Yeah, there could be a few things, but I have to look into that. Dun, dun, dun. With the where you buy and sell.
If it was gold, you would have hit stops on both, my guy. Gold has been ranging. I don't know how you and Chris do this. You've basically streamed twice a day, 5 days a week, all year.
Yeah.
And more sessions have had APA than not.
Yeah, bro, it's not fun, eh?
Because I'm really like, yo, like I'm a little on the sleepy side. I'm thinking about going to gym and doing some cardio to split the day. But I'm thinking about like yo, like I'm actually after this, I'm actually like, I'll probably be excited when New York starts, but I'm not looking forward. The idea of trading again doesn't entice me after price action like this.
Yeah, it's not fun. This definitely is what makes it odd.
Now, Chad, I'm not sure you realize how energy intensive streaming is actually.
Yeah, you definitely are tired.
Yo, guy, like I was reading with my little backtesting sessions, because I'm basically talking. I'm not talking to myself because the shad is there, but like I'm. There's no point in time where I'm not moving my mouth and forming words.
Yeah.
Because I'm reading what you guys are saying. I'm then responding. I'm then talking through what I'm doing. Yo, takes it out of you actually.
Yeah. Chad. I even think, bro. I mean, I don't know if you live for something. We can even call it. I see it's already 12.
No,
I actually have some other stuff I have to still get to today.
I'm not taking anything now. I'm gonna wait for New York.
Alright, so we're gonna go full screen. Yeah, Chad, I do apologize. It's just one of those slow days. Gold, 100% to the prediction of the last night's prep call, but I'm obviously not in any of that. Obviously, Chris, not yet, so you'll probably have myself. Ed, are you here this afternoon?
I will be.
And then you'll probably have myself and Ed for New York. But of a slow one, hopefully the cracker can light it up there for us. And keep in mind, guys, we'll see. I don't want to make promises for obviously what the situation is with Chris the following week. But from my side, this could potentially be the last week the cracker is on stream. After this is specifically a Project G thing. We said we were going to run to the end of the year, and that time has come. So after that, it will be behind closed doors, purely for Project G members to trade. Other than that, guys, it has been that. Ed, thanks for joining, my brother.
Shot fam.
We'll be back a little bit later, guys.
Yep.
So
I'll check you guys at 2:15.
there we go. So you guys will see Ed at 2:15, and then just short of 2 hours later, you'll have us again for a double dose. I hate you now. Hey, bro. It's just that thing had to come. Hey, bro, you join Project G and you get double it and the cracker. But we're going to see you guys then. So as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and we'll see you guys then. Peace and love, baby.
Cheers, Chad.
Oh, I could be all it is you need, 'cause we are trying to find a way to feel. If I could sleep, I'd dream of what we'd be, but I can feel you slip further from me. Oh, it makes it hard to be all that I want, but don't have. And I'll run into the sea, follow this heart that escapes me. It escapes me. And